Growing up as a little boy, you know, I was used to the church. I was always raised in the church. As I got older, I started hanging out with my friends, started skipping school, started lying to my parents. As I got into high school, I wanted to wear the clothes that, my friends had. I wanted to be like my friends. So I started talking to girls, started doing the drugs. And one day one of my friends came to me and he said, you want to join our gang? So I told him, yeah. The name of the gang was the Bloods. And, I did what I had to do to get in. And, from there on, I started, robbing people, started breaking into houses, started having sex with girls. I did a lot of crazy things.
When I was little, I grew up in a pretty abusive family. My stepdad was pretty rough to my mom, would beat on her, beat on my sisters and my stepbrother. There was a lot of drugs. As far as I can remember, my parents always would smoke marijuana. There was a time that they did coke. Me and a friend of mine, I started really going out to the clubs. I started drinking every single night. I could drink a 6-pack of beer and it wouldn't even faze me. I could drink a pint of tequila. It wouldn't even touch me. Then I started experiencing with marijuana on my own. And I would go through about 2 boxes of Philly blunts in one day. I was, as you would say, fried out my mind. And I started dating the drug dealers. I was doing a lot of bad things. Crack and cocaine and bongs. They found all kinds of stuff, and I was real lucky that I didn't go to jail that night, because I would probably still be in jail. Then I met Travis. He was down here for Bike Week.
When I came down here for Black Bikers, I went to a club called Kryptonite. And that's where I met my girlfriend, Ashley. I met her at Kryptonite. And, me and her started kicking it. Then next thing you know, I move in. So, and she got pregnant.
October 24th, and the doctor told me I was pregnant.
That's when I realized that, hey, I gotta grow up. I just got to do this. When we came to this church, just listening to the preacher and his sermon, it seemed like he was talking. It seemed like he was talking about me. We went home. I started thinking about it, and I told my girlfriend, I want to make this my church. So one day, Jeff mentioned something about Fusion.
We signed up for Fusion. It was a life-changing thing. It brought us closer to God. We learned about the Bible. I love my group to death. They're like my second family. We get up, we go bowling, we go to their house, have movies, even go to their house for Christmas. They're just like a family that I've never had before.
After Fusion, that's when this past Sunday right here. This past Sunday after Jeff's sermon, it just made me realize how short life is. And when he pulled out that bag and he said those, he described those things in the bag. Some of those things was talking about me. When he pulled out the gun, it's a lot of things, man. He pulled out that bag that was talking about me. And when he cut that rope, I really felt something. Something hit me. So when he laid that rope across that altar, and when he called us up for prayer, when I went up there, I felt that, I just felt this, seemed like this spirit was all over my body. And even when they was finished praying, I couldn't stop praying. And that's when I came up with my decision that I want to get baptized and I want to start living my life right.
I just realized that it's time to change. I don't have just myself to think about now. I have a baby on the way, and it's time to grow up. And I wasn't getting nowhere with the drugs. I wasn't getting nowhere, bouncing from hotels to hotels. But now my life actually seems like it's going somewhere.
I just want y'all to know, man, to the people that's not Christians yet, to the people in the church, I done did the drugs. I done shot that gun. I done got them girls. I realize living that Christian life, it could be fun too. You can let go of them guns. You can let go of those girls. You can let go of them drugs. And I'm telling you, God will bless you. I'm living witness.